Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Sunless Skies. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that he chose to join me today as Half Glass is talking to us. Since he boarded your train, the Empty has... or the Empty is... that's his name, Half Glass, Empty. Mr. Empty. Empty's silence has started to get on your crew's nerves. What kind of man doesn't even sit to play a round of cards when asked? Isn't he bored? All he wants to do is stare out of the windows. Worse, he still hasn't told you where he wants to go. The crew are starting to worry he's a permanent addition. It's fine. I'm good with him. He turns to you, chewing his words. Finally, he spits them out. I have a confession. I'm gonna approach him. I miss the light of the sun. He avoids your gaze. I miss the pain of its touch. I miss the songs in my head. But I won't go back. Won't give them the satisfaction. So I want you to shatter me. Break me into 1,000 glittering pieces and let me bathe in the sun's light. There must be another way. The sun is an addiction. Perhaps the Empty can be rehabilitated. There is a place called Carillon, where devils help agonized souls find healing. Perhaps they can help the Empty recover from his dependence on the sun. It has to be better than being smashed to splinters. After much persuasion, he finally agrees to give it a try. Carillon will shatter me sure as the hammer, he says. The difficult part comes after, the repair. I wouldn't be surprised. That place is disturbing. There's a lot of disturbing places here. I do struggle a little bit with the there's a lot of subtext to Carillon, I would say. That's probably of all the regions we've been to, that's the one that's that has the most layers of meaning. Rabbit's Run is where we are. I think, because at least on the face of it, it's a humorous. It's a very Carillon is very fun. It's like to read. It's a really really fun place to read, and it's got it's so evocative. It's Carillon and Madeleine's are two of my probably favorite locations. They're so amazing. I love them. But the problem with Carillon is that there's something else in there, which is the... as far as I can tell, on the face of it, it's mostly the effects of their treatments. The treatments are multifaceted, let's put it like that. But I don't know if there's an extra level of meaning to it. I don't know if the location is written. It's making noises. I don't know if the location is written with the intention of I don't know, mimicking psychiatry from this era. The history of psychiatry is a very perturbing and macabre in many ways. So we're going to there. How do I get through here? No, let's not go through there. Let's go just straight ahead. Let's see if there's fuel in there. There is. Very interesting in macabre history, specifically throughout the 20th century, which is really where. Are we good? Yeah. Really where, or rather when, psychiatry grew to become not what it is today, but at least a science more worthy of its name, I suppose. Psychology is very, very fast in its advancement, but that's mostly because we know so little about human psyche, even today, and that's without all the considerations that we have to have in regards to the application of treatments and never mind the general perception of the public, as in what constitutes treatment, what constitutes patients, or what patients are. Because of course throughout the 20th century there's this whole it's not pop culture, but it's just sort of like popular culture movement, not movement I guess, but the treatment of psychiatry wards and psychiatric patients, I think that's how it's said. Treatment of them in popular culture and in storytelling has basically popularized the idea that people who need psychiatric treatment are to be feared, and are dangerous and stuff like that. And it's just pervasive throughout all It's just absolutely pervasive throughout, storytelling in general. There's always going to be exceptions for sure, but let's get some fuel over here. This is not our final destination, mind you. But I don't know, like, having... And when you look into, the actual history of psychiatry... Let's attend a funeral here. I think this is just for free, right? Terror has fallen, yeah. You are escorting the crew. Yeah, this is the other place where I had to come to as well. I forgot about that. Contemplate the dead sun. Let's not do that. Right, report. When you study the history, you get a better understanding as to just how detached the popular perception of mental health is from... Just how detached it is from reality. And let's see, I think that's the one that I need to do, and then I'll do that. And so, Little Terror, that's the one. And so I don't know. This is all about Carilon. I don't know if Carilon is meant to be a tale about that, or not necessarily a tale, but sort of a story about that's meant to humanize the people who are treated. Especially, I mean, I say this because that wasn't the first, like, Half Glass Empty wasn't the first person to point out the treatment of Carilon, that the devils applied to the patients in Carilon, to point out that it's an illness in and of itself. But it definitely was very poignant this time around, so it just made me think about that a little bit harder. So yeah, I guess we'll find out. We'll eventually go back there. It's gonna be a long while. I really enjoy Half Empty as well, or Half Glass. Such a fun name. Such a fun name. Okay, so we're good here. Do I have a lot of these? No, I don't. So let's not do that. Let's return to the Nave, and let's drop the crew of the boatmen off. The headquarters of the Necropolis line are buried somewhere near the Nave. The captain fiddles with her cuff links as she accompanies you to the office of the Necropolis line. Her crew have scurried away. You don't have to come in, she says, not looking at you, but the manager's not going to be pleased. If you'd put in a good word, she trails off. You have arrived at the unobstructive black-painted door of the office. The knocker bears a grinning silver skull. I would imagine it's not that one, because we see this symbol a bunch. Inside, the office is funerary, draped in indigo and accented with fussy silver fixtures. Oh, that's lovely. The line indigo is a little bit purplish in color. The silver, I like that. I like the combination. I like it. The line manager looks up from his desk and glowers at the captain. Where the bloody hell have you been? Captains ought to look out for each other. I'm gonna speak up for the captain. The line manager rants and rages till you manage to interject. Your mention of, quote, exceptional circumstances, unquote, gives him pause, and your production of the captain's own log puts a stop to his complaints. He plainly does not believe you, but he seems afraid of anything in writing. He dismisses you, but not without a significant reward for your trouble and your immediate departure. Fun fact, it's not common knowledge anymore. A lot of this sort of... A lot of what I'm about to say is super lost to time. I remember when I was a kid, hearing about people, multiple people, it wasn't just one person, hearing about people who were not quite afraid of things that were put in writing, but rather the word afraid can have different meanings in different languages, but they were timorous. I believe timorous is the word in English, which comes from the same root. They were, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, actually, timorous. Could be timorous or something, I don't know. They were reverent of things in writing, to the point where I remember one particular story where somebody, it was something minute, something that didn't matter much. I don't know, maybe like somebody had made a promise to, bring somebody else their lunch later on that day or something simple like that, and the other person who was reverent of things that were put in writing, they wouldn't believe, you know, they wouldn't believe that promise. So they made them write it down in pen, ink, rather pen, you know, ink, because it's just for them it meant something, and it of course wasn't a contract or anything, and everything turned out okay because it wasn't, you know, like, it was a ridiculous thing, it was a ridiculous squabble, but yeah. So these days things are different, but back then, when illiteracy was here in Portugal, at least, was quite high, and I say back then, this was 30 years ago, or the story actually happened like 50 years ago, in fact. But yeah, all those little things get lost, and just people develop some beliefs that are widespread. Because I know that this is a thing. Outside, the captain deflates with relief. Thank you, I'll remember your kindness. Will you? On quiet leaving you, the captain's account was accepted by the Necropolis line. Your crew of the boatman quality has gone. Yes. I lost the crew of the boatman. That's just normal. And the cryptic benefactor. That's who they were. Yeah, that's pretty good. The boatman. Wait. The boatman is ready to take to the skies again. Crewed only by the willing dead. Oh, because, yeah, of course, because we left the willing dead down below, or down south. So everything is good. Yeah, we're leaving. Yeah. So let's just get out. I'm not gonna talk to Auntie because she scares me. So we need to go over there. How do I do this? Try to go this way. Oh, going the wrong direction. Well, I guess I'm not going that. I am. Why? How the? Oh, because I reversed. Of course. I swear I'm gonna break the ship like this. It's so difficult to navigate without using the strafe. So yeah, the intention here. Off we go. I will not touch you because you give me Tale of Terror, I believe, but also give me literal terror. I am gonna crash. I am also gonna do other things. You're never gonna get me. You might get me. Wow. Woo. Woohoo. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Okay, have we been to this? I don't think we have. But we're gonna go to a similar place, so let's not mess with our terror too much. We definitely haven't been to that place. I wonder if that's if that's what shifts, or that's the transport to the next level or next area, because we're missing. Well, I don't know where it is. It's got to be somewhere down there. Where am I aiming? I'm aiming at the wall. Of course I am. Because why wouldn't I be? So I take a right turn. Send the bat out. Oh, a Cantankeri. Easy to kill. Having 2 weapons is amazing. Uncanny specimen, lose terror. I bet that did damage. You found something. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're going there. I mean, I imagine we're going there. Not right now, but I think we're going there. Eventually. When we get out of this. Because we need to go to London again, because this is the only... Oh, my... Oh, that's one of those. Oh. Maybe I'm not going to mess with it. The 2 vast-winged statues of Avid Horizon. All frozen over, and we might be able to... Wait. Check the pillar for confessions. Wait, what? What might you find in this bleak waste? This was only ever a place to pass through, never a destination. Bitter cold rhymes every surface. A merciless wind passes without effort through even your sky suit, your flesh, your lungs. You will stay here for long. You'll not stay here for long. 2 vast-winged statues guard the Avid Horizon, the door through which Londoners passed from beneath. Yes. What lies beneath its frozen coat? The pillars for confessions. What is that? Oh, it's just... You pick scraps of paper from the post. A fragmentary catalogue of sin. Each describes a crime, a betrayal, but nothing new to you. The London press has already chewed through these events with relish. The brutalities make for grim reading all the same, but one remorse-filled confession of murder swears it'll never hurt a person again. Perhaps that is, in some way, a comfort. Wait. I misread where I'm supposed to go. Northeast of London. Wait. Where the heck is... That's not what I want to do. Where's the Avid Horizon? Is it that? The home bureau. No, it's this. And I'm just aimed at the wrong place. In your face. What the heck is that? Freaking hell, I'll die. Oh, that's a bad thing. That's what that is. You have strayed into a place where the weave of time has frayed. The sky groans, the borders that separate past and future crumble, and your engine is dragged in. I will command my crew to escape the Weft. They falter, haunted by times they thought they had left behind, or cowed by glimpses of fate's plans. You bark your orders, 40% chance to succeed. Oh my god, I rolled it. You drag your locomotive away and don't stop until the past is behind you and the future in front, as it should be. So it's not there anymore. That is a horror. Go away. Okay, we left the thing behind, I think. Don't crash against that. Jesus, it strays. Okay, I didn't want to fight one of those things now. Yeah, no, we took serious amounts of damage. You near Avid Horizon. You lied to me is what you do, game. That's not Avid Horizon, I know you. Okay. But we're here. Report time. The devil at the Avid Horizon. Do I actually have a mission over here? I don't think so. I have hiccups, but that's just normal, isn't it? Yeah, I don't have a mission here. The devil has intimated he has improvements in mind for the home bureau. Did he? That's not the journal. Jay? What is the devil up to right now? What the devil are you up to? That doesn't work. Let's click on that. All right. You will regain the devil as a signaler, but lose access to any prospects. What's he doing here exactly? Yeah, we left him behind, and he's just doing the things that I told him to do. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it doesn't matter. The Market of Truth. Listen to the preacher. There's no future in the dark. That sounds bad. Purchase a caged cat from the preacher. Oh, that's for... Yeah, we did this already. In the home office. Is that where we're supposed to go? Hopefully we'll get a lot of money. 7 trunks of illicit literature. The devil claps his hands with abject delight when he sees your troves of literature. London has consigned its workers to idleness and decay, leaving their minds free for all sorts of antediluvian notions. Antediluvian notions, and I got a crimson promise. That's unsettling. And I also have the other one, so we are getting a tremendous amount of money, I would imagine. Look at that. Oh, and we fixed our engine, which is the best reward. The planetary romances of the turbulent fabulist are notably popular among the denizens of the horizon, as is Botheridge's, quote, a tour of heaven. An amateur engineer gratefully offers to repair your engine before you depart. I think we got that already before. So we got some caddies of dry tea. Not that I want any. We don't have too many, but we do have some. So we're going to need to be careful with our fuel as per usual. And I can go to the home office, because I believe that's when we compile a pilot report. I can take tea, which is lovely. We did this already, of course. There's always time here. I need to pay? How dare you? Introduced at the home office. I will lose that, won't I? An evening of frivolity. Occasionally, the acting senior probator has a night off, and then the detainees are permitted to throw a small party. Oh. You may interview the detainees and follow up on their stories before you come to a decision. I forgot. This is where we're supposed to be. Remember those stories? I wrote them down. I wrote them down somewhere. Right. The floating parliament, the courtier, and the aristocrat in London. And I decided to go with the aristocrat from London because I think it was the one that I liked the most. So we're gonna deal with the probator's request. And before, of course, we deferred our decision, but now we're not. So we're gonna decide in favor of the aristocrat. Perhaps he's telling the truth. Who knows? And that's beside the point. If he isn't, then I don't care. He gives you a lazy smile, like a cat that's spotted something precious balanced precariously on a high shelf. Thank you, Captain. I shan't forget it was you that gave me this opportunity. The former courtier rolls her eyes in disbelief. The nun merely lights up again. I assume the cigarette, maybe. The acting senior probator thanks you profusely before handing the aristocrat his imperial pardon. And I got a cryptic benefactor. I think that's probably what we would have gotten. Different rewards. One cryptic benefactor probably for aristocrat, and then the nun something or other. Whereas the former courtier, savage secrets maybe. I don't know. I gain a bunch of money though, so that it takes pardoning people. It's good. So I can take tea, but I'm sure. I mean, I will. There it is. I'm gonna lose one of those, ain't I? I didn't lose that. I don't think. Steeped and stewed. That's where we heard it. And I can keep taking tea. And paying very little, in fact. Huh. It's quite something. Okay. Now, to get ourselves out of here. More than one thing needs to be done. Let's look at our journal. Because we have some missions. But nothing here. The problem is, or no, as far as I remember, nothing like really blatant here. We just need to find a place or the next area. So we can go down. We're not gonna go over there. We're gonna go this way, explore this bit, and then take a right to London. So right now we're just gonna keep going southeast in this direction for a little while. I'm not gonna do full steam ahead. That is immediately stones in front of me. Okay. Good. And I think after that, well, it depends on the bargains for sure. Go away. It depends on the bargains and what bargains we get. I don't know what to expect about that. But I do want to go to the west. And I'll pack more fuel than I'm packing right now. That is something to crave. That is maybe not something I would like to crave. Patchet sound. Then I got a uncanny specimen, I believe. What the heck is that sound? I don't know. Send the bat out. Oh my god, what the heck is that? I assume we got that. A report, yes. Is this a place? Send another bat. It's the same bat, but you know what I mean. And of course we're hearing the big band. Your scout returns from the sky. It has nothing to report. I am gravely concerned about what we're hearing. A bleak place, high and windy, as a heathered moor. I like moors, but I'm not sure what heathered means. I want to see that, and it's good enough for us to go back. So I'm not going to see Big Ben, which I was sort of hoping to, because of course terror is important to take care of. So what is this big island? It's just a high place, or did it get a description, I wonder? Maybe I missed it. It's got green smokes. Got a lot of broken stuff in the background. This is all broken. London. Oh, it's basically broken. Everything is destroyed. Post-apocalypse, full on. It was always something like that. Fallen London, Sunless Seas. It always had a very it's a dystopian world. In the face of it. Dunches Grant is where we are. But on the face of it, I should say. The sound of waves lapping at the shore. You are near the sea in the shanty. I'm near something terrible. I don't know what it is. As far as I can tell, there's somebody fighting. But it could be something grave for all I know. These ruins predate humanity. Their architecture is gargantuan. And I can't do anything because I don't have the assaying thing. Yeah, we'll be good to reach London. Are you the one? Yeah, you are. Break a coffin open. Reduce terror, please. I really don't want to get hit, though. Yeah, so that's what's making noise. Coffins go away. Don't break the coffins. What the heck's that? Oh, it's where I'm not supposed to go. That's where that is. Okay. I wonder if they patched the game in any way that made that fuel not go down, because I used 2 fuel and it didn't absolutely deplete my fuel reserves. Curious. Curious indeed. I am sort of lost as well. I'm gonna need to look at the map. Let's see. Oh, I think I see. I think I know where. So we're taking a right and a left, and a right and a left, and then I'll know. I think that was something up there. The right, that is... What is this? That is bad. I used my lamp. Ooh! That was way too close. That was way too close. And look at that, it's almost gone. I think we'll be fine, but I don't want to risk having to fight the... What the heck? Oh, it says something. Oh my god. It's a saying, isn't it? Yeah. Ugh. I don't have to want to risk fighting the sniper cannons. Yeah. That whole right, left, right system that I was trying to say doesn't really work. It's very difficult to tell where I'm actually turning and all that sort of stuff. But I think we'll arrive safe and sound. Those ships, they always sort of put me on edge. Like, oh, they're coming for me. They're the miniature ships. Horological office. That is bad news. Or maybe it isn't. We're in London. That's the machine gun ship. I think I'll be fine. I think I'll be just fine. And we're also out of time. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Sunless Skies. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching. And I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.